Fump.
Jack, are you here as well?
Ja.
Why are we still here?
I am uncertain. Our plan was developed under the requirement that the anomaly's collapse would return us to 2537.
Ja, Fug.
Had this outcome appeared likely, I would have developed a contingency.
Could the Doctor and Liv reopen the anomaly?
Uncertain, but the probability is low. The necessary resources were almost undoubtedly consumed just to reach this point. And without you, I don't believe they have a safe means for gathering more.
Ja.
Now that the anomaly has subsided, I have run an additional test of the beacon. Radiological interference is still too significant. Nonetheless, the beacon is prepared to transmit continuously once the radiation subsides. As such, I am now shifting my priority back to the primary objective. What is the status of your assessment?
Assessment complete.
Well done. Unfortunately, our lack of extended range communication leaves us unable to deliver your work to Titan Command. Therefore, we must enact the message in a bottle protocol. Report back to me in the activation bay so that we may discuss the details.
Jack, assisting Delta 6 may be our best solution at this point. Both of Delta Squad's objectives are still viable, though unlikely. The radiation may subside in time for the beacon to warn the Ithaca.
And if it doesn't?
Then we follow protocol.
The message in a bottle protocol.
Yes, it is a standardized Atlas procedure.
Aha.
In short, Delta 6 intends to store our assessment in a secure device until it can be recovered.
That information would disrupt the events of this timeline.
That is the intention, to prepare humanity to defeat the biomass sooner.
But then what happens to Liv?
We have no way of knowing. Our own limited experiences are the only concrete information we have regarding time travel. Simply put, there are too many confounding factors to even make an assessment.
I see.
It is, however, possible that once events here stabilize, we will be able to obtain help in returning to the future. Therefore, I advise we wait until the Ithaca or other Atlas personnel arrive. We can then reevaluate.
Very well then, we wait. I will inform Delta 6.
Ja, und damit ändern wir die Zukunft. Weil wir haben ja jetzt Infos aus der Vergangenheit, die die Zukunft verändern, ist auch schön. Wie gesagt, das ist genauso wie mit dem FTL-Drive. Das hat irgendwie keinen richtigen Ursprung, weil die in der Vergangenheit haben das Ding aus der Zukunft rekonstruiert, weil die das in der Vergangenheit rekonstruiert haben aus der Zukunft. Also ganz komisch. Genauso wie hier jetzt.
The Kronos activation bay. It was in roughly this condition when I found it near Chiron Station.
Atlas designs have always been built to last.
13. You've returned.
Yes, I have.
When you are ready to commence.
I am not quite ready. I want to
Apollo,
talk about the
I
beacon.
found this beacon still operating while exploring Chiron Station. What are the odds of it successfully warning the Ithaca?
Considerably low. My estimates indicate the Estrella will continue burning beyond the arrival of the Ithaca, thereby blocking the signal. We can only be certain by waiting for that event to occur, though.
Given the state of Dr. Harlan's timeline, do we not already know that the beacon fails?
The causality between our actions here and the future is ambiguous. Though the Estrella's appearance has clearly had an effect, it appears your prior experience as Delta 13 did not. That difference may be caused by the magnitude of the changes, but it quite possibly could be the result of some other factor we are unaware of. Simply put, the relation remains unknowable.
Hallo? Wer bist du denn?
One of my old Series 11 shells. In fact, I discovered this unit while searching Chiron Station. Presumably it will be there when we return.
Uncertain. I am hesitant to make assertions over temporal causality, especially given the varietal means of time travel we have used at this point.
You're referring to our current method of digital time travel?
Indeed. It is decidedly different from the physical travel we performed aboard the Estrella.
Agreed. Let's begin.
Very well. Your new shell is right over there, awaiting your transfer.
My new shell.
Correct. Protocol dictates we should place the assessment data in the most secure storage solution available, Tier 6 or higher. That Series 11 shell should do nicely.
Nicely.
That should make waiting for the Ithaca far simpler.
Understood, 6. I will transfer when ready.
Acknowledged. I will attempt further optimization of the beacon in the meantime.
I'll prepare the transfer. Initiate through your ARM computer when you're ready.
Ja. Ich bin soweit.
95%.
Das kann gar nicht sein. Oh, wie die sich auch alle mal zusammenfalten, ne?
Please avert your headlamp. Transfer appears complete. Please confirm 13.
Ja.
Affirmative, Delta 6. Transfer complete.
Acknowledged. You are now integrated into the activation bay's power grid, which I have connected to a mobile reactor. It should provide ample power for both you and the beacon, especially once you've engaged your hibernation
Tunk.
protocol. I will do my best to keep you and the power supply safe.
Acknowledged. Delta 6. Will you let me know if the anomaly reappears?
Peculiar, though prudent. Very well. Initiate hibernation when ready.
I've set the protocol for timed disengagement so that we may awaken for the Ithaca's approximate arrival.
Excellent. It is unlikely anyone else will arrive in the meantime.
Indeed. Ready when you are, Jack.
Ja, gute Nacht.
Delta 13.
Dankeschön. Wir sehen uns in 400 Jahren. Genau, die Ithaca ist ja dann das Schiff, was als erstes angekommen ist, als die Anomalie verschwunden ist. Und die Ithaca ist aber auch das Schiff, das das ganze Zeug mitgenommen hat. Ja, Suspend Mode. Und jetzt hängen wir hier. Für erstmal 50 Tage. Und sonst so. Wir haben noch nicht mal Hände. Interrupted, 47 Tage. Oh, oh.
Automated nav transponder. Vessel entering Saturn orbit. Preparing for course correction burn. Destination Earth. End of transmission.
Okay, das ist die Ithaca. Das Ding strahlt noch immer.
Status.
Unfortunately, it appears the radiation has not yet subsided. Unless Delta 6 managed to improve the beacon, the Ithaca will not be warned.
Delta 6, this is Delta 13. What is your status? Delta 6, status.
I'm not picking them up on sensors either. However, there is a high-gain broadcast coming through. From the Ithaca. I'll patch it in.
Dü-dü-dün.
SCI Ithaca automated nav transponder. Correction burn initiating. 3, 2, 1.
Buff.
The vessel is passing by on its way to Earth.
Then, as anticipated, the beacon has failed. Effectively, we are witnessing the origin of the biomass outbreak.
This does appear to be the final moment from which the ensuing series of events could be changed. A tipping point, if you will.
What should we do now?
Without Delta 6, delivering our data on the base genetic material is far less tenable.
How so?
Simply put, we are back to not knowing what happens next. An Atlas team could arrive within the hour, or within a year.
Or never.
Precisely. Delta 6 would have been able to assist such a team in finding us while we're in hibernation.
Vor allem, wo ist die?
Without that, we must err on the a side of extreme caution.
Da war gerade ein CubeSat. Wo war der denn?
How long can we remain in hibernation?
The main issue is the lifespan of that mobile reactor. At current operation, it should last roughly 50 years. If we were to minimize the beacon's output, we could last roughly 500 years. But then I doubt anyone would find us.
Das Beacon ist eh schon sinnlos.
I agree. The odds of someone discovering us would be quite low. But what if someone knew to look? If they wouldn't give up on looking?
Captain Rhodes.
Exactly. If we hibernated till 2537...
She will search for us once we fail to return. In fact, if we altered the beacon's message to one she would uniquely recognize.
And time its broadcast to resume when she would start searching.
Then we should be easily found, with power to spare. Pausing beacon now. I'll set it to resume shortly after when we would have disappeared. Beacon set. The next time we awaken, it should be due to Captain Rhodes having received our message. Initiate hibernation when you're ready.
Hoffen wir mal, ne? Tja, haben wir den Moment verpasst, wo wir die Welt hätten retten können. Super. Fantastisch. Die Story ist noch nicht vorbei. Extended System Suspension. 410 Jahre. Wenn mal iPhones so lange halten würden oder generell Technik.
Earth has been quarantined. Passage to and from is prohibited until further notice.
Da ist die Erde infiziert worden, super. Aber das Ding strahlt nicht mehr, hey.
Message to all colonies. Do not, I repeat, do not attempt passage to Earth. Any and all traveling vessels, avert course to your nearest off-world settlement. All passage to and from Earth is prohibited until further notice.
It's a distress call from Earth.
And not the only one. I'm intercepting countless transmissions from ships disobeying orders. Fleeing Earth.
No.
We know every major event of the next 400 years. There must be some way to help.
We're already doing everything within our power. We should conserve energy, Jack. Initiate hibernation when you're ready.
Ja, wir können halt nichts machen, ne? Wir hängen jetzt hier. Und der Lauf der Geschichte muss sich jetzt erstmal so ausbreiten und ja, in der Zukunft müssen wir uns dann was anderes überlegen. Aber zumindest haben wir die Daten, die ja theoretisch jetzt eigentlich schon die Zukunft ändern könnten, obwohl die Daten sonst niemand hat. Also so gesehen ist die Zeitlinie noch intakt. Weil wir kommen ja wieder, nachdem wir in die Vergangenheit gereist sind, also unser Dingens. Aber unsere Shell müsste noch da sein. Aber jetzt kommen wir halt mit dem Wissen, sag ich mal, nachdem wir in die Vergangenheit gereist sind, wieder zurück, dass wir halt Zeug haben und das beeinflusst ja die Zukunft nicht, in die wir gehen. Ne, sprich, als wir uns hier das Wrack angeguckt haben in der Zukunft, haben wir ja diese Shell, wo wir gerade drin sind, auch gesehen. Das heißt, wir existieren ja. Und da werden wir auch garantiert wieder rausgeholt. So, was ist jetzt los? Wir müssen Strom sparen.
Apollo, what is happening?
We're passing through a debris cloud. It is mostly comprised of smaller particulates of rock and ice. But sensors indicate a denser cluster on collision course.
Can you estimate the severity of the impact?
There is a high probability of collision, however. The trajectory places the affected area outside our immediate position. We will experience some impact tremors, but this bay should provide adequate protection.
Ja, wie gesagt, wir sind ja noch da in der Zukunft, also ist ja alles gut. Jetzt macht's einmal Bumm. Da zum Beispiel.
Collision event. 3, 2, 1.
Ich hab hier frisch gesaugt. Was soll das? Mach weg.
Tremors subsiding. Minimal damage to the activation bay.
Ich mach mir da keine Sorgen. Das Ding hat's ja
You were
überlebt.
saying?
The impact appears to have destroyed the mobile reactor.
We still have 200 years before we reach Live in Harlan. How long will our remaining power sustain us?
My revised estimate gives us about a decade before full power loss.
10 Jahre.
System's suspended state. Our only option now is to initiate a complete shutdown, to leave all remaining power for the beacon when it restarts in Harlan's time.
Ja, Deep Sleep, ne?
Is there no other way to provide sufficient power?
Negative. With the reactor destroyed, I believe this is our only option. But as long as the distress call reaches the doctor and captain, they can retrieve this shell and transfer your preserved memory core. Good luck, Jack. Disabling all non-essential subsystems. Goodbye.
Wie bitte?
Apollo.
Aha. Apollo! Geh nicht. Ja, Full Shutdown. So muss sich ein Handy fühlen. Aber stell dir mal vor, du wirst auf Hibernation gesetzt und du guckst die ganze Zeit auf so eine Kugel. Miep, miep. Nichts. Ja, schön. Und nu? Jetzt hängen wir hier. Meine Controller vibrieren ein wenig. Ach ja. Frieden. Oh.
Neural matrix transfer. Verify hardware connection.
Plim, plim.
Okay. Mapping core protocols to target.
How much longer?
Ah, live, live.
Go much faster now that we finally isolated his core protocols.
Atlas Intelligence Systems. Artificial neural matrix version 11.312. Initialize boot sequence.
That's it. I think he's waking up.
Ja. Hallo. Ja, ich bin da.
It worked.
Yay. Ja,
Well, you certainly did something.
Super. Ja, schön wieder hier zu sein.
We got it.
Dr. Harlan is already in the lab.
Whee.
without a countermeasure.
We're not there for hours now.
Und die Texturen sind immer noch so ekelhaft in der Zukunft. Bäh.
You did good, Jack. Come on out. We'll see how it's going.
Ha, ich bin schon draußen. Ich bin dir über.
The
So.
anomaly. It collapsed.
Yes, we suspected as such.
I don't know what happened.
We fried the FTL. We wanted to give you as much time as we could. But we let it run too hot for too long.
It appears they've already started another test. We'll have to wait until they finish.
Right. When it happened, you know, when the FTL collapsed, I thought,
You thought I wasn't coming back.
yeah,
So did I.
I was almost okay, you know, with being stuck in this crappy future. So long as it was you and me.
Oh.
But when I saw that FTL burn out and you didn't come back, just don't ever do that to me again.
Ja, ich versuch's.
I'll do my best.
Stand by. I'll unseal the door.
Narrow the operation to 0.37 angstroms and learn them all again.
Affirmative. Stand by.
Ja, hoffentlich hat's was gebracht. Und Apollo ist auch wieder da. Er hat sich gar nicht abgeschaltet. Haha. Also war es nur eine Kopie.
Dr. Harlan,
here?
Yes, I am.
Surprisingly, yes.
Well, you've been nothing if not surprising.
Where are we on the cure?
I was right. The data your android retrieved from the past was precisely what we needed to complete the gene sequence. We're running one more test to be sure. But I think we may have a solution.
That was fast.
From where I'm sitting, it's about 4 centuries overdue.
I would think by now we can all agree time is a relative construct.
Na, so ziemlich, wa?
What's that?
New parameters are set. We're ready to run the next test.
Do it.
Na, Strom an.
Give me real-time status on the monitors.
Das ist jetzt das Gegenmittel auf Basis von unseren Scans. Ja, scheint zu funktionieren, wa? Yay!